Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about this amazing airsoft rifle called the SSG10. This is a extremely simple yet extremely reliable and nice airsoft rifle. I call them the Rolls-Royce of airsoft rifles just because of their action and just dominance on the field. From the bolt action being so smooth, to the trigger action, to the scopes, attachments, compatibility, internals, everything about this sniper is awesome. Now let's crack into some details. Disassembly is extremely simple. It only requires taking apart about 4 screws. Once you're done with the screws, all you do is you give this a little tap, and this entire action pops away from the body. Breaking this down, we have basically the stock, and this is all the external hardware. Nothing fancy here, just basically all plastic except for this little piece right here. The reason I took this apart today is because I had some stickers on here and it got pretty nasty. As you can see, the residue stayed on there. So I'm gonna take out all the hardware and just kind of wash this off. Going to specifics about the internals here we have our hop-up / magazine ejection system. Basically the magazine sits right here and it feeds into the slot here, and as you can see, if I pull this bolt back real fast, which is extremely awkward to do, as soon as I pull that back, that opens up right here and that shuts down, closing on your BB, and of course then you can fire. So one issue I did have with this, I had, let me see if I can find it, an old gearbox right here. Don't mind, I'm just watching the new laser beam video. This old gearbox is completely shredded because there's this little spring right in here that if you try to use the most powerful spring, just completely breaks. So I would not recommend getting the most powerful spring. They say it can handle it, but over a long period of time, it is going to start to damage the internals of your rifle. And another thing I would like to know about this rifle is just how sturdy this is. I can shake this, and other than the scope caps, that's not making a single sound. That is structurally sound metal that is on there. Like, just tearing this apart, the action is so simple, yet gets straight to the point, and that's why I love this brand. Basically, setting that aside, I'm going to take a look at this and see what parts obviously cannot get wet. I'm going to take apart this, try to knock out this plastic right here, because this does not look like something I want to get wet. Once that's out of there, there might be something I don't want to get wet in there. Other than that, in that hardware, we can take that out. This is basically just the magazine ejection system. That out, careful with the spring. And there we go. This looks like I can just pop this, in a bathtub and get this washed off. Now that this is nice and shiny and clean, I'm going to put this over a hot area like a radiator so it can start to dry. And while that's drying, we come to another important part of airsoft guns: maintenance. Airsoft guns require constant attention to keep them running up to their standards. For example, lubrication or oiling is extremely important every once in a while to keep your machine running. Add lubrication to places with a lot of moving parts, such as the trigger box, bolt system, or magazine ejection port. Another topic that you might be questioning about is orange tip removal. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. I wanted to remove my orange tip because reasons. But as soon as I started to drill, guess what happened? My drill bit got stuck in there. So, note to self, don't try this unless you have the right equipment. Which I did. I had a drill press, but I don't know how this thing got stuck. Anyway, my point is, just, if you know what you're doing, do this if you're going straight down. But if you don't, you don't have the right metal bits, don't try doing this, because you're just going to get that stuck in there. Oh, man, just... Is that... Am I... No. I have to be tweaking. That doesn't look good. And guys, do not make the same mistake that I did. I went on Opposition and was thinking, now that I got that orange tip off, I can get a suppressor. So I bought the modular suppressor. Don't buy this for your SSG because guess what? Even with the adapter, that doesn't fit on there. So what you actually need is the rifle modular suppressor, not just the regular modular suppressor, because because it looks cool. No, get the rifle suppressor. Also, guys, due to US regulations, they're hollow because they don't want any foam in there. I don't know why that. Oh. Ow. Oh, it's dry. Okay. Reassembly is also super simple. If you're not tired and remember what you did, which I might, I'm not sure. That looks normal. Think that's the right way? Please? Yeah, there we go. Now our button should work. Yeah, there we go. Other than that, assembly is exceedingly easy here. Exceedingly easy. There we go. As I was saying, exceedingly easy. That snaps in. Bruh, shut up. That snaps in right there. Have our main components. Slide on in here. Make sure you don't pinch your fingies. What you want to hear is a snap of everything just right back together, which is what I heard. Now you're gonna extremely daintily flip this around and reinstall your screws. I would recommend reinstalling this long screw set first, because that's what holds many of the components together. And then this long screw. Uh-oh. It'll be fine. Anyway, now that we have a fully assembled gun, you're back to playing. And that completes my video on the Supresher SSG10. Rifle suppressor, modular suppressor, rifle suppressor, modular suppressor, modular suppressor. How the